Morning everyone, Bob here from Silver Fox Fitness. Welcome to Healthy Bone and Muscle Practices for Seniors. This workout isn't that long, it's just got some really good ideas and some of the things I'm usually doing around strength and balance and cardio and stretching and meditation. They're all going to be included in this workout today, and so I hope you get some ideas that you can use. Well, I usually start my day off with some water, and I put some pomegranate juice in the water. It's not from a concentrate, and there's no sugar added to that. And I take my B, my D's, my C's, and my fish oil, and that's how I start my day off. And then I have my cereal, and my cereal consists of banana, flaxseed, blueberries, some kind of grains, oats, a little bit of kefir for the good bacteria I need in my guts, and some whole milk because I am old and I need to keep my calcium levels up for my bones. Resistance training is very important for your bones and your muscles, and it just simply means use some light weights and do some exercises the proper way. So today I'm going to sit on my couch here, on the edge of my couch, check my posture, make sure my knees are above my ankles and my legs are shoulder width apart and my hips are forward a little bit, bringing my torso up, and then I'm going to take my light weights, start in the goalpost position here, and then just raise them very slowly over my head so that my arms are as straight as I can get them and they're as close to my head as I can get them. Good, and hold them there briefly to see how that feels, and then slowly come back down to the goalpost position. Let's try it again. So up I go slowly, extend those arms, straighten them out at the elbow, hold them close to your head, and then come back down. And just one more time, it's called an overhead press. Up I go, check my posture, am I sitting tall, how do I feel in my back? Because anytime you use your arms, you're going to be working your back and your front. Good, now I'm going to try this is known as a pec press. Your pectoralis muscles are in your chest, bringing my forearms together so that they meet. Hold it there briefly, and take them apart slowly. Goalpost position here. In I come, thinking about my posture, my form, and move those light weights around. One more time for the pec press. Good, and back out slowly. Almost ready for a rest. Let's do a Dairy Queen dip. It's just a forearm dip. Otherwise, your goalpost position doesn't change. Slowly bring it to there, sit up straight, think about what you're doing, how does your body feel, working the upper body, the back and the front. Right, got it to there, let's hold it there, push them back, those arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and come all the way forward, straight out there. Right there is the 90-90 on each side of your body there at the elbows. 90 degrees at the elbows. It's a back press and a forward press. Now we'll just get to here, right in neutral, and we'll straighten our arms out this way, press out long ways, back into 90 degrees. We haven't even stopped for a rest yet. One more. Good work. Upper body resistance training exercise. Now it's time to strengthen our lower body, and whenever we can include exercises for the upper body and the lower body at the same time, you get more bang for your buck, more benefits. So I'm going to sit up straight, check my spine, make sure it's in neutral, and my head's not up or down or to the side, it's on a ledge there, pushing my chin back into my neck, shoulders down and back and relaxed a little bit. My feet are below my knees. I feel pretty good. Now I'm going to take my arms straight out in front of me and lift one knee up as high as I can. Now, if I have to lean back to lift that knee up, don't. Just sit up straight and lift your knee up as high as you can, working the hip flexor muscle. That's very important to low back health and mobility. So, as I raise my arms up, I lift that knee a little higher. Don't lean back until I reach the range of motion with that leg. Good. Just hold it there for approximately 3 to 5 seconds and then slowly bring the whole thing down. Good. So what we're doing is we're checking our posture, putting our arms out straight, palms down, and then as we lift our arms up, we lift the knee up without leaning back as high as we can go. How about a little higher? It's almost like we're pulling the knee up with our hands, right? Sit up straight just for 5 seconds and then slowly lower your foot and everything else down. Just try it again. Arms out. Yes, you could do this without using your arms. How high can you get that knee? Don't lean back. Sit up straight. And then slowly, after 3 to 5 seconds, lower everything down. Let's try one more time on this side. So I'm pushing into the ground with that foot that's on the ground. That helps. I'm lifting the knee up, feeling it in my hip flexor here, the muscle between my hip and my lower leg. And let's just pull it up a little higher without leaning back. And after 3 to 5 seconds, lower it down. Those hip flexors are very important. Let's straighten one leg. We've got the leg as straight as we can get it. We've checked our posture, toes pointing up to the ceiling, or maybe even the toes pointing to the nose. Okay, good work. Now we're going to take both hands and place them over our leg and then lift it up as if we're pulling it up with our hands. Sit up straight. How high can you get it? And hold it there 3 to 5 seconds. Good, and slowly put it down. Heel on the ground. Bend, put the foot below the knee, straighten the other leg. Toe to nose, toe to ceiling. Both hands over top of that leg. And then lift up the leg, lift it up, lift it up. A little higher maybe without leaning back. 3 to 5 seconds isn't that long. Good, and slowly bring it down. Be in control of lowering it, just like you are in raising it. Let's try it one more time on the other side. Straighten that leg. We want our hamstrings in the back strong and our quads in the front strong. And when we flex our foot, point the toe to the nose. We work the back and the front of the leg below the knee. You ready? Lean forward a little bit. Lift it up. With the imaginary rope, get it up higher. Sit up straight. And now you know what 5 seconds feels like? Lower it slowly. It's not how many reps you do, it's how high can you get it using your best posture. And how long can you hold it there? Yep, breathe comfortably. Don't hold your breath. That's a little longer than 5 seconds. And down it goes. Bring your leg in. Good work. Now we're going to take our leg, doesn't matter which one we start with, we're going to do both, and cup your hands below the knee and pull it right into your chest as far as you can get it sitting up straight. Then take your foot and point your toe down, and then point your toe up, and point it down, and point it up, down, up. And then slowly bring your leg back to the ground. So we're cupping our leg below the knee, and then we're pulling it in. Now I can't pull that in too far. I had a knee replacement a while back, so it's still not bending the way it should. I'm working at it though. So I'm pulling it in. Then when I'm ready, I can't get it in any further. I'm sitting up nice and tall. I point my toe down. I point my toe up. And down, and up and down and up. Might as well work the ankle, right? Good work. The arms are working too. They're in the upper part of our body, giving us more benefits. Let's try it one more time. So cup the hands below the knee, lift it off the ground, the leg. It's bent, pull it in. It bends even more. Get it as close to your torso as you can and sit up straight. Point, flex, point, flex. You're breathing comfortably and point, flex. Lots of things happening there with your upper body and your lower body. One more time on the other side. Lean, grab below the knee, pull the leg in as close as you can get that thigh to your torso, your upper body, and when you're ready, point the toe down, point the toe up, sit up straight, point the toe down, pull it in, and point the toe down, point the toe up. Good. Slowly put your foot on the floor. Doing okay? Working the lower body here, strength exercises. This time we're going to cross one leg over the other. Now, some people can actually cross it above the knee. Some people are still below the knee somewhere. If you're below the knee and you cross it, your job is going to be to pull the leg that's on the bottom underneath your butt. Pull it in as far as you can by using the other leg to pull it in while you sit up straight. That's what you're going to do. You're going to hold it there as long as I'm going to hold it by putting my one leg over top of the other, grabbing below the knee and the ankle and pulling it in as close as I can get to my torso. Sitting up nice and straight, working the piriformis muscle in the bent leg in the middle of my bum. It's really important for mobility and stability. So here I am sitting up straight. You're pulling maybe your leg underneath your bum, underneath your seat there, but I'm doing it this way. And that's about 3 to 5 seconds, right? So undo myself, you undo yourself. So you're either down here pulling it in, get that leg as far in under your chair or your couch as you can. Or if you're above the knee, grab a hold of the knee somewhere around here, below it, the ankle, and pull it in and sit up straight. That's right, the piriformis in that hip there, the bum on that side, and just wait 3 to 5 seconds, untangle yourself. Let's do it one more time, but we'll add something else to this. So if you're crossing over and pulling in, that's okay, but I'm going to cross above, grab a hold of my knee and my foot and pull it in, and then I'm going to push down and pull up. So I'm pulling up on the ankle and I'm pushing down on the knee, trying to straighten my leg, my lower leg from my knee to my foot, making it parallel to the floor. Sit up straight, feel it in your piriformis. Piriformis, P-I-R-I-F-O-R-M-I-S, piriformis. You can look that up if you want. Good. You might be still crossing over and pulling in. That's good too. Okay, so here it goes above. Grab the ankle, pull the knee and the lower leg in, sit up straight, right, and then maybe push down and pull up. Pull up with the ankle area and push down on the inside of the knee. 3 to 5 seconds? Good work. Untangle yourself. Just 2 more. So I'm putting my feet together and my knees together. I'm sitting up straight, and then I'm going to tuck my hands on the inside of my knees, push my legs apart, keep my feet down there on the ground. Now, if your feet sort of roll out so that the bottom of your feet are together, if you can get your knees farther apart while you're sitting up straight, that's good. But if you want to keep them flat on the ground, that's okay too. Just get them as far as you can, but keep your feet together somehow. Right, sit up tall. Holy cats. How long are we going to hold this one? 10 seconds. We're only going to do it once too. You can do it more than once if you want. Hold it for shorter periods of time. Good, don't forget to sit up straight. Okay, relax for a sec. Okay, let's push it apart again. Maybe fold your feet, maybe not. Sit up really tall, push, push, push. When you get to the end of your range of motion there, hold it there. Breathe comfortably. And that's approximately 10 seconds right there. Good work, good work. One more, okay? One more. Put your feet really wide, feet flat on the ground, toes on an angle, out, right? Sit up nice and tall, fold forward just a little bit. Now when I say fold forward, I don't mean roll forward and push my stomach in and my abdomen in. No, no, round, no. Just sit up nice and tall and just fold forward a little bit at the hips. Arms go out on a 45-degree angle. Spread those fingers, reach, reach, reach way out there. Great, legs really wide, feet flat, folding forward. Working that transverse abdominis muscle that goes around your abdomen, close to your spine like a girdle. It's really important for stability and mobility again. Right, you want to be able to walk properly. You don't want to fall over. Is that 10 seconds? Yes. So we're only doing that exercise once, and the other one once, or maybe twice, just because. Okay, that's your strength workout. I hope you learned something, and I hope you do it often. Our cardio workout today will be some stair exercises. You have to be careful when you're on stairs, as you know. You don't want to fall, and it would be great if you had stairs with some kind of a railing or a wall, something you could hold on to when you go up and down the stairs. That's the first thing. The second thing is make sure you have some footwear on that has grip. You don't want to slip and slide. And also, if you're not feeling like your balance is up to par, then I would suggest you just watch, and then when you're feeling better about your balance, you can try some of these exercises. But the way I check my balance is I stand on one foot without holding on to anything and count the number of seconds. If I can get up to 10, I could probably do these exercises. If I can't and I have to hold on, I wouldn't do the exercises on that day. So here I go. I'm going to try to stand on one foot for 10 seconds without holding on. So I'm at the bottom of the steps here, and I'm holding onto the railing, and I'll try both feet too. So I'm going to let go and lift my foot up. It doesn't have to be way up high. It just has to be off the ground. And then I count 1 steamboat, 2 steamboats, 3 steamboats, 4 steamboats, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good, now I'll try the other side just to make sure, because when I go up and down these steps, I'm going to use both feet. Here I go. 1 steamboat, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So when you're doing this, I want you to start with that exercise. And if you have to stop and start over and you can't get up to 10 without holding on, don't do these exercises on that day. All right. The first exercise I'm going to do is I'm going to stand here. I can hold on if I want to do this, or I don't have to, but I'm going to take one foot and place it on the step. So it's flat on the step. And I'm going to take the other foot and I'm going to take it back, but I'm going to keep the foot planted on the floor. I'm not up on my toes at the back. And then I'm going to lunge forward. That means I'm pushing my knee straight ahead. The back leg is really straight. I'm holding on or not holding on. And my knee is over top of my foot. I don't want my knee to go forward and past my toe. Keep the back heel down and hold it for maybe 3 to 5 seconds, just stretching out my hip flexors and my quads and hamstrings and calf muscles and the muscle anterior tibialis in the front where my shin is. Okay, just stretching it out because I'm going to start using those muscles. Keep the back foot down. Don't come up on your toe back there. And when you push your knee forward, think about that back heel. Stand up straight, push the knee over top of the foot that's on the step. Yep, just stretching out the muscles in that leg because we're going to need them. Okay, good. Now I think we're ready to go up the steps. So when I go up the steps, I'm going to make sure when I put my foot on there, it's planted on the step. Then I'm going to bring, maybe you're holding on, maybe you're not, bring the next foot up and put it there too. Okay, and then I'm going to plant that foot again, push up, the other one joins it, and then up I go. I'm not in a hurry. Make sure you're holding on if you need to. Push down, lift the back leg. I have 7 steps. If you only have a couple, that's okay too. Good. Now I'm going to turn around and I'm going down the same way. So whatever leg I choose to take the first step, make sure it's flat on the step and then the other one joins it. Use that lead leg all the way down. 1 step at a time. Stand tall. Is this good for your heart? You bet. Is it good for your lungs? You bet. Is it good for your digestive system? You bet. Is it good for all the muscles in your body? You bet. Now instead of putting that leg up first, I'm putting the other one up first. So I change lead legs here. So it's good for lots of systems of your body. It might even prevent you from getting something like diabetes. It's all good though. Change lead leg, so I got to go down with that other leg. So that leg goes down first. Make sure it's planted. This one joins. Down I go. It's not a race. Is your heart still working hard? Yes, it is. That's because you're using lots of muscles and lots of bone tissue. Good. You can have a break anytime you want, but now I'm going to alternate. This one goes up, and then this one goes up. This one's up. Try not to look down at your feet. Look up a little bit. And then let's just go back down. So we alternate. If that one goes first, this one goes second. Alternate. Hold on if you have to. You can stop anytime you want. Go down, down, until you get to the bottom. Okay, we're going to do it one more time. There's lots of things you can do on the steps, but let's just keep it safe today. So we're going to step up sideways. So the leg that's closest to the step goes up first. Then the other one comes up and joins, and you're holding onto a railing maybe, or maybe not. It would be harder. Your balance muscles would need to be engaged if you didn't hold on. Let's go down so that the leg closest to the step goes down first, the other one joins it. Now my steps aren't that wide, so there's not much room for my feet there together on the step. And we'll finish off with a little bit of a plank. So I'm going to lean forward onto the steps. So my feet are flat. They're shoulder width apart. My arms are shoulder width apart. And now I'm going to bend my body down so that my elbows come toward the step. Okay, but my heels are still stuck on the floor behind me, and I'm going to hold it there, and this will be my step cardio stretch. Okay, maybe for 10 seconds or a little bit more maybe, and I come back up. So when I do that, I'm using a lot of my upper body and my lower body. You'll feel it in your lower body. So I don't bend my legs, I just bring my body toward the step, but I bend my arms. My elbows go down pretty much flat from the bum at least to the top of my head. And I can feel it in my legs, keeping my heels down, and my upper body too. Hold it 10, 20 seconds in there somewhere. We want this to be a stretch. Stretch all the muscles that you used when you did the stair cardio workout. Okay, that's pretty good. The single leg balance. Well, in the big scheme of things, imitating a flamingo for a few minutes may not seem that important of a skill. However, think about what happens when you go up and down stairs. For a brief second, you balance on the opposite leg every time you go up and down a step. The same thing applies when stepping off curbs. You must fully support yourself on one foot, even if only for a moment. And when you start to think about single leg balance in this context, it becomes much more important than being a flamingo in a game of charades. The single leg balance. Wow. It's easy. You could take it for granted, but you might have difficulties if you tried it out. It can be disheartening to lose your balance while trying to do a basic task, and you may even resort to not having the ability to maybe leave your home as often as you would like because you're afraid you might fall. Especially as we age, fall risk can quickly increase, even around your home, so working on your balance can restore your confidence and safety. Balance has even been linked to longevity. One study showed that the inability to stand unsupported on one leg for 10 seconds or more was associated with over 84% risk of death. So, I would suggest that you not only try the single leg balance every day, but your goal would be to hold each position for at least 10 seconds without holding on to anything else. Yes, maybe someday soon you'll find yourself in the doctor's office, and he might want to or she might want to check your balance. So they will ask you to stand on one leg without holding on to anything else and see if you can do it for 5 seconds. Just a measly 5 seconds. If you can't, you're at risk of falling. So you might want to take this very seriously and practice every day. You can start by holding something, but gradually let go and just use your own core muscles and your eyes and your ears, and you'll be able to do it. Oh yeah, I forgot. And make sure you pay attention to your footwear. Yes, your footwear. Like if you're trying to do this on a slippery floor in your socks, not a good idea. So there should be tread on your shoes, or get those shoes and socks off and do it in your bare feet, at least when you're in the house. Now have fun. Be careful. Qigong is a combination of yoga and Tai Chi, and there are 8 energy balancing exercises in Qigong that I love to do either as a warm up to my workouts or as a cool down stretch to my workouts. I'm going to try to do all 8, one after another, very slowly with no pause in between. I will tell you what they're called as I do them. Reach for happiness. The archer. Bend for health. Between heaven and earth. around the world. Look back and let go. Energy punch. Energy jump. For my meditation today, I'm going to reset my vagus nerve.